Hi, I'm Jim Brickell, and this is Getting to Know Your 2020 Lincoln Nautilus. I'm standing at the back end of the vehicle to demonstrate the foot-activated power liftgate. So give a kicking motion underneath the back, and the tailgate does lift right up. Now, if you need to adjust the height, push the button in, lower it. You'll hear that loud tone. And the next time it comes up, it'll only go to that height. You can kick underneath the vehicle to close it, or there's a button just underneath the L in Lincoln. And this time it's only gone to the designated height. If we want to put it back up to regular, push it again, go all the way up, wait for the tone, and it's now set to go back up again. Inside the back, on the left-hand side, we have the power fold-downs for our rear seat. The rear camera is located right underneath the C in Lincoln. As we come around on the driver's side, the fuel door, pop it, push it, pops open, and it is a easy fuel system, so no gas cap required. Save yourself a few seconds every fill up. The vehicle is equipped with the intelligent access, so when I put my hand on the inside of the door handle, it will unlock and open up. The two front seats are power adjustable. The controls are at the side of the chair. This one will move the chair forward, back, up and down. This one will change the angle of recline, and this one is your lumbar support for in and out. When I got in the vehicle, the mirrors automatically folded to the out position, and when I lock the vehicle getting back out, they'll fold back in, so people are less likely to bump into them while going by them in a parking lot. On the side of the door, you have the numbers 1, 2, 3, and that's indicated for our programmable seating positions for the driver. So once you've adjusted the chair, as shown previously, you push and hold button number 1 until it beeps. That will lock in your seating position. We also have our power door locks there. And down here we have the power outside mirrors. So you choose which mirror you want to move, use the arrows to move it in the direction that you need it to go. Then you have your power window switches, and switching over on the dash, we have our lights, including the automatic position where this one is now set. On the side of the steering column, buttons for up, down, in and out, so you can customize the steering wheel where you want it to be. And then as you put your foot on the brake, start button is right there. Now, on the left-hand side of the steering column, we've got our presets on the stereo and your volume up and down. You've got your cruise control. So you can set the speed, plus or minus. Resume is when you've had to hit the brakes, and then when you hit resume, it'll take you back to your preset speed. It does have adaptive cruise control, so with this one here, you can set the distance it's going to stay behind the vehicle in front of you. This one is your lane centering. And then cancel on and off for your cruise control. Also with regards to lane centering, by pushing in the button at the end of your turn signal, you can activate it. Now, you also have your high beams located on the turn signal. Going to the right side of the steering column, answer and hang up on a phone call, change your display. So you've got fuel economy screen. You can choose gauges, your trip and info, display setup. So distance, you can set it in miles and gallons, kilometers and liters per 100 kilometers. Temperature, you can choose Fahrenheit or Celsius. You can check your tire pressure. The language can be English, French, or Spanish. So you get to customize the screen in the setup that you want and that is convenient for you. Down here, as I mentioned, the phone, the display, stereo, and your settings. So driver assist. We've got the blind spot monitoring on, cross traffic alert is on. When you go down to cruise control, that's asking if you want normal or adaptive. So we've got it set for adaptive. Driver alert can be on or off. If you're driving a little bit erratically, the vehicle can give you an alert to let you know you might be getting a little bit tired. And then your lane keeping system. So that's on. The mode, you can change the to have it for an alert, an aid, or both. And you can also change the intensity from high, normal, and low. So once you've chosen what's going to be displayed, speedometer can be in miles per hour. So if you go stateside, you might want to go in that one. And then under vehicle, lighting, the automatic high beams, the auto lamp delay, welcome lighting. So auto high beam, when you're driving at night, you've got the high beams on, the car picks up the vehicle coming in towards you, it'll automatically dim the high beams. The auto lamp delay is how long the lights will stay on when the engine shuts off. Welcome lighting, particularly at night, it's handy as you approach the vehicle with the fob in your pocket. Certain lights will come on and kind of welcome you to the vehicle. Your oil life, the wipers, the alarm, the engine auto off. The easy entry exit, the driver's seat will slide back a little bit to allow easier entry into the vehicle. And when you shut off the engine, it'll once again slide back to make it easier to get out. Your power liftgate can be deactivated from here, and under remote start, it's what will happen when you activate remote start. So do you want the climate controls on, your seats and steering wheel to be heated, the duration, that sort of thing. And we're back to the beginning. Once you've started the vehicle and you're ready to go, shifting is all done push button, so reverse, neutral, drive, and with sport mode, you do have paddle shifters, shift up and shift down. Next, we have the nice big screen, which controls a lot of the vehicle. So right now, this is our home screen. You can see the audio is off. We could add a phone. The heated steering wheel is off. And we've got a little bit of a map. It shows that we are currently in St. Catharines. when you hit audio, so sources, there's AM, FM, Sirius, CD, Bluetooth, stereo. Next one is climate. Both driver and passenger get their own temperature settings, where you want the air flowing, if you want air conditioning. Under phone is where you can add a phone, so you would hit add phone, go to your phone, your settings, Bluetooth, and follow the instructions. Just notice there's quite a glare coming in from the power moonroof, so I'm just closing the shade. Gives us a little better visibility in here. And when you've got the navigation, you hit controls followed by search. You can check the history, where you've gone before. You can set a home address, a work address, your favorites. POI is points of interest. You can start typing something in. And as I just typed in 375, and we're sitting at 375 Ontario Street, it came up pretty quick. Now, while you're in motion, you don't want to be typing, as that would be distracted driving. So instead, what you're going to do is come back to the steering wheel, and this one here, find a place.
Searching nearby. Please say the name of the POI.
Ed, Learn, Ford.
Please say a line number, or say none of those.
1.
Please say a line number, or say none of those.
1.
When ready, press the voice button and then say, set as destination, or dial the number.
If you hit the star, it goes and saves it to favorite. So we now have Ed, Learn, Ford, Lincoln set as a favorite destination. Under apps, we can add a device, find mobile devices, sign up for Sirius Travel Link. And under the vehicle settings, you've got your clock, your Bluetooth, your phone, general, radio. So once again, you can change your language, English, French, or Spanish, your temperature, your measurements. And at the time you sell your vehicle, you've got a reset. That'll wipe out your phone, that'll wipe out your navigation. It'll take things back to the presets from the factory. Now with your temperature, we also have the traditional controls down below, your heated seats, your cooling seats, temperature for the driver, temperature for the passenger, your fan speed, and traditional radio knobs, so volume and tune. You can also seek to the next strongest station. Then up on the side, first button is the auto stop start. So if you don't like the engine shutting off whenever you come to a stop, you can hit that button. Then we have the automated parking. Because we're currently parked, it's offering the parallel park out. It can perpendicular park. It can parallel park. So if I was actually in motion, I would hit one of those and then follow the instructions on the screen. So first it's going to search for a parking spot. It's going to say it's found a parking spot. It's going to tell you to take your hands off the steering wheel. You'll put it in gear. You'll control the speed of the vehicle, and the steering is all taken care of by the vehicle, and it'll get you parked. stop when it tells you to stop. Next one here is your camera settings. So in this particular case, I've got the front camera, which shows I'm right behind something. In the 360 camera, I'm surrounded at this point. So obviously I don't want to be going anywhere. So when we hit the camera again, that shows just in front, but without the 360. And when you're in reverse, it would show what's behind the vehicle. And this one here is shutting off the reverse sensors. So if you are pulling a trailer with your vehicle, there better be something within 6 feet behind you, and you don't want the vehicle screaming at you because it thinks it's about to crash. Now the controls I used earlier for the moonroof are above us in the center. So with these, you can open and close the shade. With these, you can open and close the moonroof. And then we've got some lights up here as well. So I hope you feel comfortable in your new vehicle. If you have any additional questions, my name is Jim Brickell from Ed Learn Ford Lincoln. Give me a call. Thank you. Have a great day.